If you are a man over 60 and you wake up in the morning feeling cold down there, if your manhood feels soft, lifeless, or simply not like it used to, this is not just aging. It might feel like something natural, like your body is just slowing down. But the truth is far more surprising, and more fixable. That early morning coldness is not random. It could be your body's first quiet warning that blood flow is being restricted, right where you need it most. And what is causing that restriction? Believe it or not, it might not be your age, your testosterone, or even your heart. It could be something much simpler. Something you have done for years without a second thought. Your breakfast. Yes, the foods that once felt harmless, toast, cereal, even that healthy granola bar, might be slowly choking off circulation, blocking the very signals that make you feel alive, confident, and connected. But here is the good news: reversing that damage does not take a drug or a complicated treatment. It starts with one simple green food that can begin transforming your energy, your blood flow, and even your sense of masculinity, starting tomorrow morning. Let us dive in. Part 1: The breakfast problem most men overlook. For many men over 60, the day starts the same way: toast, cereal, maybe a muffin or coffee. It feels comfortable and familiar. But what if those very foods are quietly sabotaging your energy, performance, and even your masculinity? That first meal sets the tone for the entire day. After a night of fasting, your body is highly responsive. Everything is reset: your blood sugar, your hormone balance, your circulation. And what you eat in that first hour either supports or sabotages your health. When you reach for processed carbs or sugary foods, it sends your blood sugar soaring. That spike triggers inflammation in your arteries. And that inflammation narrows the blood vessels, especially those leading to your pelvis and lower body. The result? Less blood flow. Less sensation. Less response. This is not just about intimacy. It affects your energy, your drive, your clarity, and your confidence. You might feel colder, slower, or just not quite like yourself. But here is the powerful truth: that damage is not permanent. Your body is waiting to bounce back. All it needs is the right fuel. And that change begins with one choice at breakfast. Part 2: A true story that changed everything. Let me tell you about Harold, a 67-year-old man who thought his best days were behind him. His mornings were quiet, but not in a peaceful way. He felt heavy, slow, disconnected. Something was missing, and he could feel it in his body every single morning. "It feels like my body has gone quiet," he said. No fire. No drive. Just a fog that would not lift. He was not searching for a miracle, just something that would make him feel alive again. What he found surprised even him. He changed his breakfast. That was it. He replaced his usual toast and cereal with 2 cups of spinach every morning, sometimes in a smoothie, sometimes sautéed with eggs. 3 weeks later, everything shifted. His legs felt lighter. The chill in his mornings was gone. He had warmth, energy, and presence. "It is not magic," he said, "but I feel like me again." One simple change. A powerful result. Part 3: Spinach and the Science of Blood Flow. Why spinach? Spinach is packed with dietary nitrates, natural compounds your body transforms into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a tiny molecule with a massive impact. It tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, allowing blood to flow more freely where it is needed most. This means more circulation to your muscles, your brain, and yes, your manhood. It means more energy, more warmth, and more of the vitality you thought was gone. Studies have shown that spinach helps improve a process called flow-mediated dilation. In simple terms, your arteries become more flexible, more responsive. And the effect can begin within hours, not days, not weeks. Start your morning with spinach, and by mid-morning, you may already feel the difference. A clearer head. Lighter steps. A sense of connection returning. Part 4. Why morning timing matters. Most men have no idea that their body's nitric oxide levels are at their lowest early in the morning. That is why you might feel stiff, slow, or even numb right after waking. Your blood vessels are tight and sluggish. That sluggishness affects everything, from how fast your brain wakes up, to how your body responds below the belt. Spinach in the morning gives your body exactly what it is missing. It supplies the raw material your cells need to boost nitric oxide fast. Take Martin, for example. He had been eating spinach at dinner for months and saw little change. But once he moved it to breakfast, blended into a smoothie or tossed with eggs, everything changed. His mornings were no longer cold and slow. They were warm and energized. Spinach is powerful. Spinach in the morning? That is transformation. Part 5. Add gut support for stronger results. To unlock even more benefits, look beyond your bloodstream. Focus on your gut. Your gut plays a central role in how well your body absorbs nutrients and creates nitric oxide. If your gut is inflamed or unbalanced, it is like trying to pump blood through a clogged pipe. Greek yogurt, rich in live probiotics, helps reduce that inflammation and support healthy digestion. It builds a gut environment that boosts nitric oxide naturally. Now add a handful of berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These are not just sweet toppings. They protect nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly, while their antioxidants help your arteries stay flexible and resilient. Put them together, and you have a gut and circulation powerhouse in one bowl. A scoop of Greek yogurt, a handful of berries, and your body gets the tools it needs to heal and thrive, starting with your next bite. Part 6. The power of healthy fats and flavonoids. Now let us round out your breakfast with 2 more powerful additions. First, avocado. This smooth, creamy fruit is rich in monounsaturated fats and potassium, nutrients that help keep your arteries flexible and your blood pressure balanced. Avocados also support hormone production, helping you feel more grounded and focused. Next, a small treat with big impact, dark chocolate. But not just any chocolate, look for 70% cacao or higher. This type of dark chocolate is packed with flavonoids, compounds that improve blood vessel function and boost nitric oxide levels. A few squares of dark chocolate in the morning might sound indulgent, but it is surprisingly effective. It adds flavor, satisfaction, and a dose of heart-healthy support you can feel. Part 7. The royal fruit that completes the formula. The final piece of this morning puzzle is the royal fruit, pomegranate. Pomegranate juice has been celebrated for centuries as a symbol of strength, virility, and life. Now, modern science backs it up. Drinking pomegranate juice can widen your arteries and increase blood flow in as little as 30 minutes. Just a small glass in the morning does more than hydrate, it activates your circulation, supports oxygen delivery, and enhances the effects of every other food in your routine. Together with spinach, Greek yogurt, berries, avocado, and dark chocolate, pomegranate juice acts like a conductor, bringing all the instruments of your breakfast into perfect harmony. Part 8. A simple routine, a lasting difference. So imagine this: each morning, instead of reaching for toast or cereal, you give your body a breakfast built to energize, strengthen, and restore. Spinach for nitric oxide and blood flow. Greek yogurt and berries for gut health and artery support. Avocado and dark chocolate for flexibility and hormone balance. A glass of pomegranate juice to bring it all together. This is not about trends or temporary fixes. It is about giving your body what it needs to function at its best, naturally, powerfully, and consistently. Start with one change. Just spinach. Then add the yogurt. Build the routine over time. And as your mornings improve, so will everything else. Your energy. Your clarity. Your confidence. Because when your blood flows, your life flows. If even one part of this message spoke to you, if you found yourself thinking, "That sounds like me," then do not wait. Tap the like button so this video can reach other men who need it. Share it with someone who might be struggling in silence. And tell us in the comments below, which of these 5 foods are you going to start with tomorrow morning? Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you want more real, practical health tips designed specifically for men over 60, be sure to subscribe to AgeWise and turn on notifications. Because this journey is not about going back. It is about moving forward. One morning at a time.